Welcome, wrestling fans. It's cold outside, but all over Ohio, the mats are heating up as we head into conference and postseason action. I'm Zack Truax, and this is the show we call The Takedown. Last week, the OH Report team traveled to Clear Fork to be at the best wrestling environment in the area. Assembly duels are the newest trend, and Clear Fork was one of the first schools in the area to host one, and is still doing it better than anybody else when they hosted MOAC rival Ontario last Friday. In the first contested match of the night, Aiden Ole, the projected state champ in Division II at 113 pounds, took the mat and did exactly what the Ontario coaches expected. Ole had two quick takedowns in the first period, then secured the pin after a nice double leg lift. In the premier matchup of the night, Clear Fork's Colton Wanger bumps up from his normal weight class at 113 pounds, where he's ranked number 9 in Division II. He wrestled freshman Tyler Turnbull, who seems to be improving by leaps and bounds every week. Turnbull is ranked number 13 in Division II at 120 pounds, and the matchup was as good as could be expected. Turnbull got the match going right away with a great ankle pick. After Turnbull attempted to hit another ankle pick, Wanger turned the tables on him with a re-attack as Turnbull was attempting to drag him back onto the mat, tying up the match, getting the ride out, and setting the stage for a thrilling final. In sudden victory, Turnbull caught Wanger on his knees and made him pay, hitting a wicked assassin to get the takedown, get some backs, and win the match. Damon Hoskins got a big win for the Colts and some much-needed bonus points at 132 pounds. After a nice initial leg attack, Robertson let his hips hit the mat, and Hoskins capitalized with a takedown, and he never looked back. Hoskins would get a turn before the end of the period to push his lead to 5-0. At 138 pounds, Anthony Oscar got the pin in the first period for Clear Fork and made the team score 15-12, with Ontario holding just a 3-point lead. The future is very bright for Oscar. Currently, he is ranked number 6 in Division II and is one of the most talented and certainly the most physical freshmen in the OH Report viewing area. I haven't got the call at match of Ontario's 144-pounder Gavin Miller, but I'm looking forward to calling the next one. Miller looked solid in his win over Luke Lee, getting takedowns on the edge and rideouts to the ends of the first and second period. Ontario's Mason Turnbull has been one of the most exciting wrestlers to cover over the last few years. And at 150 pounds, on Friday, he brought the electricity to Clear Fork. He hit a gator roll and turned it into a cradle to go feet to back and get a quick first period pin and pick up 6 points for Ontario. At 157 pounds saw Ontario's Jimmy Unger take the mat, and he kept the pin train going for Ontario, picking up an impressive second period fall. Lakota Leedy gets Clear Fork back in the winning ways at 165 pounds with a much-needed bonus point win. Leedy got a first period takedown and ended the first period with a really nice ride out. He would get his offense going again with a nice double leg takedown and eventually pin Colton Blevins. In the 174-pound weight class, Blake Schlosser gets the job done for Clear Fork. They pick up their second pin in a row, and they start to climb back into the duel. And it was no surprise what Schlosser went to when he wanted to get the pin, his signature move, the cradle. Landon Sowards slams the door shut at 190 pounds, crushing any hopes of a Clear Fork comeback victory with his pin, putting the team score out of reach. Trey Copeland continues to be one of the most improved wrestlers for Clear Fork as he gets a very patient and workmanlike victory at 215 pounds. After a scoreless first period, Copeland got the ride out in the second period, and with the score 0-0 in the third period, he chose down, got the reversal, and the ride out to win 2-0. Ontario started the duel off with a pin in the first contested match of the night, and in the last match of the night, at 285 pounds, Ontario's Grady Taylor ended the duel with a pin.
Young legend in the making. Heard they was salty, so I shake them. Yeah, I heard them hating, but a nigga been patient. In my room just pacing. Marathon lifestyle.
That's going to end it for our coverage of Clear Fork's Assembly Duel, where they fell 44-27 to Ontario. When we come back, I'll preview the MOAC Championships, slated for this Saturday, February 15th, back at Clear Fork High School.
Hey, Joe. You're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details.
The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes. Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, Coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah, I
Thanks,
got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable.
What is that?
What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the ref? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Move it.
Jeez.
There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right. Let's have a break here. On 3, OH report.
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh?
Come on, Brian. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No, don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. OH report. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH report.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. This Saturday, February 15th, the OH Report is heading back to the MOAC Conference Tournament at Clear Fork High School. And the MOAC is the most competitive wrestling conference in our area. Here is my list of wrestlers to watch for at each weight class. At 106 pounds, for me, this weight class is an unknown, but will probably play a big role in deciding the team championship. Almost every wrestler who weighs in at 106 pounds will be able to compete for a place on the podium. Moving to 113 pounds, this is the opposite side of the spectrum. Aiden Ole is the projected state champ at 113 pounds in Division II and is the clear favorite to repeat as the MOAC champ, but look for Clear Fork's number 9 ranked Colton Wenger to push him. Aiden Odell from Marion Pleasant is also a name to keep in mind at 113 pounds. In the 120 pound weight class, Ontario's Tyler Turnbull is just a freshman, but has a legitimate shot to win the MOAC. But Carson Brandstetter from Galleon is also a guy to watch for. In the 126 pound weight class, Grady Harding is ranked number 1 in the state in Division II for good reason, and he'll look to win the MOAC title in his weight class. In his way are Sloan McGee from Clear Fork and Sean Murphy from Marion Pleasant. Moving to 132 pounds, the Galleon coaches probably won't need to vacate their seats after 126, as I expect Carter Trukovich to win the title in this weight class. Odds are his biggest challenge will be from Damon Hoskins from Clear Fork. Easily, the deepest weight class in this entire tournament is 138 pounds. On paper, Casey Clark looks like the slight favorite, but Anthony Oscar is right there, as well as Ryder Alberti and Gavin Miller. 144 pounds is the exact opposite of 138. This one is wide open, but Kane Hay looks like the slight favorite to win the weight class, but anything can happen once the whistle blows. 150 pounds, there are no slight favorites in this weight class. Mason Turnbull looks to add another MOAC championship to his trophy case. Chase Van Austin from Marion Pleasant will have a chance to square off with Turnbull at some point. In the 157 pound weight class, the clear choice for a champion is Cale Gilmore as he tunes up for the end of season tournament run. In 165 pounds, this weight class looks like a toss-up among 3 guys: Remington Baker, Blake McDaniel and Lakota Leedy. It'll be interesting to see which two of those guys end up on the same side of the bracket. And now the weight class that I'll be looking forward to the whole night, 175 pounds. I fully expect fireworks and physicality in the finals match. Blake Schlosser and Sam Menser can both mix it up. Two seniors looking to win their conference championship, and Clear Fork will need Schlosser to win to help their efforts towards a team title. Kyle Santeri certainly has the skill to upset either one of these guys if they get caught looking ahead. At 190 pounds, Landon Sowards looks like the favorite, but there's enough talent at 190 pounds for that to be a really bad prediction. The 215-pound MOAC finals might, let me start that again. The 215-pound MOAC finals might be a rematch from Friday night's duel. Look for Trey Copeland and Trent McGlott to both make their way to the championship match. At 285 pounds, when the big boys take the mat, Gavin Garrett is the favorite at this weight. But Ontario's Grady Taylor looked impressive in his win on Friday and will be sure to be in the running for the top spot on the podium. As far as the team title goes, right now, this looks like a two-horse race with Ontario and Clear Fork. But every team has quality wrestlers capable of big-time upsets, throwing a monkey wrench into the best laid plans. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show, your favorite part of the show. The submissions are in. Let's take a look at this week's nominees for Counting Lights, Rather Throw You Than Know You, and the best of the best, Takedown of the Week. AT, roll those clips. Landon Sowards went out with one mission in mind, get the pin and close the door on the duel. He hits the reverse half and he has his man counting lights. The Colts were in need of big-time bonus points, and Damon Hoskins took the mat and got him. With his version of the Butcher, he gets his man over, readjusts, then he's got his man counting lights. There are a couple of different categories this one could have fallen into. I went with counting lights, because after that double leg, Buddha Martin not only has his man counting lights, it looks like he might have and see him stars. Double leg finish, flat to the back, Buddha Martin has his man counting lights. I've got my favorite picked out, but let me know yours. Vote now in the comment section. Mason Turnbull takes his man feet to back right here, dives through, captures the cradle. Mason Turnbull, he'd rather throw you than know you. Ray Caudell from Lucas, snap down, little over under lap drop action. Ray Caudell, he'd rather throw you than know you. Guardian Miller of Ashland, a beautiful snap down, catches his man on his knees. Who says you can't win with a head and arm? Guardian Miller, he'd rather throw you than know you. I've got my favorite picked out, but let me know yours. Vote now in the comment section. There's always room for a super duck. Turnbull takes his man feet to back right here, dives through, Carter captures the cradle. Mason Turnbull, he'd rather throw you than know you. Takedown of the week. Aiden Knoll kicks off my favorite segment, Takedown of the Week, with his beautiful double leg lift over his opponent from Clear Fork, and he gets the Ontario Warriors rolling right away in their duel with a great lift, finish to the back. Takedown of the Week. Who says Takedown of the Weeks can't be off free attacks? Colton Wanger looks like he's in big trouble here, gets to his feet and turns the tables. Now that is a nominee for Takedown of the Week. I love conference tournaments. The OH Report will be at the MOAC Championships and the KMAC Championships. And there's also the OCC going on. Plenty of opportunities for you to submit your clips. Here's how, and remember, this is the only acceptable time to submit on a wrestling mat. That's it for this edition of Takedown. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you at Clear Fork this Saturday, February 15th, for the MOAC Conference Tournament. And just like that song says, until I see you next time, make sure to keep your laces off the mat and a wrinkle in the back of your neck. I'm Zack Truax, and this has been The Takedown.
Keep a wrinkle in your neck and your laces off the mat. This is when legends rise, remember that.